Back-to-back European finalists and our first final on foreign soil ever. Can it finally come home? Please. Whatever happens on Sunday, Spain and England are both the deserved finalists. Absolutely. I think over the course of this tournament, those two teams are the best on either side of the draw. Both playing very differently though. Spain, without a doubt, have been the most entertaining, playing the most free-flowing, attacking, carefree football. That has been missing from this tournament and that we've all enjoyed. They have been the more enjoyable team to watch. Lamine Yamal is obviously one player who everybody's talking about because he's 16. I think he'll be 17 actually by the time the final comes around on Sunday, but he's a fantastic player and he's certainly going to be one we have to watch out for, and there's no doubt they've got a bunch of talent there. Stick around for my score prediction at the end of this video for the final, but what a night it's going to be. I'm so nervous, and I haven't been nervous actually before any game in this tournament apart from the opening one. I've sort of more or less just been quite relaxed going through, but there's no doubt the nerves are now kicking in for Sunday. England have grown into this tournament. With each game we've got better. There's no doubt England played their best football in that semi-final against the Netherlands. It was our best performance, particularly in that first 45 minutes. Ollie Watkins, what a goal to seal it. What a lad. What a player. I think it shows that foreign fans and teams don't actually fully understand the depth of this England squad, because the way the Dutch defended Ollie Watkins shows that they don't have a clue about how he's been playing all season for Aston Villa. It was literally quintessential Ollie Watkins, and even he said it himself in his press conference after the match. It was literally, you knew what he was going to do, but the Dutch just seemed clueless to it. And it goes back to England's bench. Our bench has been key, and it will be key in this final. And I'm adamant. People do not understand outside of England how strong this entire England squad is. England, without a doubt for me, have the strongest squad at this tournament, and it's been proved up to this point. The squad has been pivotal in England getting to this final. Many people have Spain as favourites. In fact, many people have Spain as clear favourites. It is clear that Spain have played the best football. I'm not sitting here denying that. Lamine Yamal, Dani Olmo and Rodri, of course, have been outstanding for Spain and probably the best three players at this tournament. Do I think Spain are favourites though? Look, yeah, I do. I'm not an idiot. I can see who's playing the better football, but I do think this game is going to be much closer, much tighter, much closer than what most people think it will be. I think England are playing better than what myself and other people think they're playing, because we're making everybody else look relatively poor when we come up against them. We're starting to create chances. Southgate has finally changed the system, and it's now a dynamic system, and over the past two games, particularly against Switzerland and the Netherlands, we've shown how quickly we can change our squad and our setup in the middle of a game, and I think that's only going to be key for England now in this final. We have a huge amount of options just to keep mixing it up, and we've certainly shown as well that we can come from a goal down and the resilience that this team has. So this final is going to be a hell of a lot closer than what some people think it's going to be. Let me speak from the heart for a second, because I've got some thoughts, I've written them down, and I just need to get this out, because this game is just, I know it matters because it's a final, but it really matters. It really, really matters. England never winning the Euros is a disgrace. Our stature in European football as a nation means, I know we don't have a God-given right to win this tournament, but the fact of the matter is we are a powerhouse within European football in terms of the infrastructure, the level of passion and energy and engagement we have from a country in Europe, the population, all those sorts of things. The fact of the matter is we are miles behind in the history of this competition in regards to Spain, France, Italy, Germany, so on. All of those teams have won it at least once in my lifetime, some of them more than once. And the fact that England, until 4 years ago, had never even reached a final of this tournament, it is just chronic underachievement. I know England fans during this tournament, including myself, have come under a lot of scrutiny because of the way we've reacted to England's performances, particularly when you compare it against other nations such as France, for example, who haven't played well. But you don't tend to see the same level of reaction to a poor performance from the French than what you do from the English fans against the English team, and Gareth Southgate in particular. But the difference is our fans are sick of it. Our fans are sick of it. Or you guys, France, Spain, Germany. It's fine if you have bad tournaments. It's fine if you don't put the performances in because you've been there and you've won it. You've all seen your team win these tournaments and the English haven't. And it's just, we're at the point now where we're sick of it. No more excuses. No more it should have beens. No more underachievement. There's generation after generation, almost 3 generations, 4 generations of fans in this country who have never seen England ever get to a final of a tournament, never mind win the damn thing. And it is just chronic underachievement. And this is why we have this anger and this passion when we see England playing poorly in a competition, and we can't just ride it like other nations can. We can't just say, oh, this is a tournament and we'll go through the process, because inbuilt within us is 60 years of disappointment and failure and, you know, blowing it when we should have had a better opportunity, or seeing players at their club level play amazing for their club and do nothing in the summer as soon as they put that 3 Lions shirt on. And it's a different level of whole mentality and culture behind it within this country, and it matters more. I promise you, it matters more to English fans on Sunday than what it does to the Spanish. And I don't care what anyone thinks of that. Of course, there will be Spanish fans and everyone in Spain really right behind the team wanting them to win. But I promise you now, it means 10 times more to every single English fan who'll be watching that game Sunday, because we've been here time and time again and we've never got over the line. Spain have done it. You've all seen it. I've seen it twice in my lifetime. And England again, it'll just be another time when we should have done it, or we've blown it at the last minute. This matters more to us than what it does anybody else. I promise you that. It's a fear of disappointment and anxiety that yet again players or the manager is just going to go to pot, and we're sick of it. It's a disease. It's like a disease within the English mentality as a culture, as a nation, of not getting over the line, and it just needs to be broken. This chronic underachievement just needs to come to an end. It has to end Sunday. It really has to, because England's record, only 1 World Cup, only 1 major trophy in our history, is unacceptable compared to comparable nations in Europe. It is just not acceptable. And in my eyes, England need to win, or should win, another 2 or 3 Euros relatively quickly and another World Cup. And even then, once we've won that, we would only be at the level of achievement that where I think we should be as a country in comparison to our fellow European nations. And this is why it matters to me, because I'm sick of it. 1 World Cup and 1 Euros even still isn't enough compared to everybody else. So if we do not win Sunday, it means more. I promise you, the disappointment is another level for English fans than what it is for the Spanish. I promise you. And I'm putting it all on the line here. I am putting it all on the line for everyone to come at me for this, for me to show that I'm putting it all on the line as a fan, because we're all in this same boat. I'm speaking for every English fan out there. I promise you, it means more. And the weird thing is that England throughout this tournament still haven't performed at the levels we know we can. And it's great that we've gone through these motions. We've still got to a final. And I'm not here criticising the lads. We've got to a final. It's fantastic. But it's just the reason why it's been such a traumatic tournament, and a tournament where English fans are still moaning going into the final. It's because of our record. It's not really because of this tournament. It's not. If we'd have won the last Euros, or we had another couple of Euros under our belt, every English fan now would be completely happy saying it's just tournament football. We're going through the motions. But it's because we have never won this tournament before, and it's 60 years of underachievement which makes us like we are. I am telling you, as an England fan, for all England fans, Sunday means absolutely the world to us, 100%. Fans in Spain, France, Portugal, Germany, Italy, I could go on and on and on. They're not having the same conversations that we are, going into your 30s and your 40s, saying, am I ever going to see England win a major trophy? And that is exactly why we are desperate to win this Sunday. And I don't use that word lightly. I'm desperate for England to win this tournament on Sunday night. It's not just another final loss for us on Sunday if we lose. It's more. It's way more. It's way more. So come on, England, please, just please put it to bed. And it's the first step in a process of getting us back to where we should be historically in terms of achievement within European and world football. This is where we need to be. England must win Sunday. We're sick of snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. 1-0 up at home against an aging Italian squad. Pickford making 2-3 saves in the penalty shootout even, and we still couldn't do it. I look back to Sol Campbell's disallowed goal against Argentina. Beckham sending off, Rooney sending off with the wink, the hand of God, Lampard's disallowed goal. I could go on and on and on about the heartache and the injustice that has happened to England over generations after generations, and who knows what could have happened if those key moments in our past were different. But the thing is, they haven't been different, and sometimes those sorts of things in a consistent basis haven't happened for the nations, and enough is enough. No more excuses. We get over the line. As a nation, we need this. Trust me. My heart is on the chopping block Sunday along with every other man and woman in this country. No more heartache. No more underachievement. We are winning our first European final, and we're doing it on German soil. I am going for a 2-1 England win on Sunday night. Come on, the lads. It's now or never. Come on. I'll be doing a live stream before the game on Sunday, the build-up, and a live stream after the match. So hit that subscribe button to join me on Sunday. Throughout that day, I'll be there no matter what happens on Sunday night. Emotions will be raw, but come on, please. Please, now's your time. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all on my next video.